Imagine realizing the universe doesn't check in on you, doesn't judge your choices, doesn't care if you're happy or sad, and honestly, it never has. At first, that might feel scary. Like, wait, am I completely alone in this? But then the weird thing is, it also feels kind of freeing. Because if nothing outside of you is monitoring your every move, then nothing is holding you back from just being. Have you ever really thought about that? I was thinking about how often we carry this pressure, this weight, like the universe has a personal stake in our lives. Like there's some cosmic scoreboard we're trying not to fail. But the reality is, there isn't. Physics, cosmology, even astronomy shows us just how vast and indifferent the universe is. Stars explode, planets collide, life forms evolve and vanish, all without any concern for our day-to-day dramas. And somehow, that indifference is oddly comforting. So now I'm just sitting here wondering, if the universe doesn't care, what would it look like to stop worrying about what it expects from you? And it's funny because we humans are wired to seek meaning everywhere. We read into patterns, we chase signs, we try to find lessons in chaos. Psychology studies even suggest that our brains are predisposed to see intentionality, even when none exists. So in a way, we're the ones creating all the significance. The universe itself isn't saying, this is important, or you're on the right path. That's all us. Which makes me think, does it make life meaningless that the universe doesn't care? Or does it make it ours to fill with whatever meaning we want? And I love that part, because freedom lives in that space. If there's no cosmic scorekeeper, no ultimate approval, no one assigning a value, then you can actually try, fail, and experiment without existential guilt weighing you down. Like, mistakes stop feeling like moral failures and start feeling like information, like feedback, like tiny nudges in a system that doesn't even notice them unless you do. So now I'm wondering, would life feel lighter if you treated it like the universe isn't grading your performance at all? And it gets more interesting because when you think about responsibility, if no one's watching you, it's just you. And that's kind of powerful, right? The flip side of cosmic indifference is radical agency. Your choices, your reactions, your actions, they all belong to you. And no external system is keeping track. So you can experiment, redefine yourself, change direction, and fail spectacularly if you want, without the universe texting you a complaint. So now I'm thinking, if freedom is knowing the universe doesn't care, how would you act differently tomorrow? And there's also a weird comfort in impermanence. Stars die, planets shift, civilizations rise and fall, and we're tiny specks in that. But that means nothing is permanent and nothing is fixed. Your stress, your worries, your past, all temporary. Some psychologists even suggest that embracing this impermanence can reduce anxiety and create a sense of liberation. Knowing the universe doesn't care is a way of noticing how small, fleeting, and therefore flexible life actually is. Which makes me wonder, does letting go of cosmic significance make life feel emptier or fuller? The universe's indifference isn't a punchline. It's a permission slip. A permission to live however you want, to create meaning, to fail, to explore, to just exist without needing approval from the stars. Maybe the ultimate freedom is realizing that the universe lacks concern. Maybe the ultimate freedom is realizing that the universe's lack of concern isn't a void. It's a blank canvas. So now I'm thinking, if the universe doesn't care, what would you do first with that freedom? So yeah, the universe doesn't care, and that's okay. Actually, it's better than okay. It's liberating. Because all of your decisions, all of your experiments, all of your curiosity is yours alone. And that makes life both terrifying and exhilarating at the same time. Or maybe it's just hilarious that we've spent so long worrying about it. I don't know. But if nothing outside of you is grading you, what would you try right now? If this got you pausing and thinking about your cosmic freedom, leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and tell me what rabbit hole we should explore next. And if you want to keep wandering these strange spaces with me, subscribe. Let's keep unpacking the weird and different and freeing universe together. Alright, I'm done thinking for now. Or at least this version of me thinks it is.